Hello, I am Lawrence Skuvanek, President of Texas Tech University. It is my pleasure to welcome each of you to this, the December 2020 virtual commencement of Texas Tech University. Would you please join me for our national anthem performed by faculty members from the Texas Tech University School of Music.
Oh, say, can you see? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare of bursting in air gave proof through the night that the flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Today is a very special day. This day represents a culmination of an incredible amount of work, determination, and sacrifice by you, the graduates, but also your family and those who've supported you. Although our traditional commencement ceremony was not possible for all graduates, I hope that as everyone watches this virtual commencement ceremony, you feel a great sense of celebration and pride in the accomplishments of the class of December 2020. This unprecedented period in history provides us with a valuable lesson on just how quickly our life circumstances can change. Graduates, you'll have a unique story to tell about the challenges you faced in completing your college degree. The way you have responded to these challenges is more important, more defining, more lasting than the circumstances you have confronted. The traits of grit and determination of Red Raiders have been so evident as we've responded to this pandemic. It's in our DNA as Red Raiders to roll up our sleeves and go to work and face our challenges head on, and that's what you have done. Your time at Texas Tech has prepared you for this moment and for your future. For some of you, graduation represents another step in your academic journey, and for others, the beginning of a completely new chapter of your life. The pathway to this moment has presented obstacles: academic, personal, financial, and the special circumstances of the pandemic. But you overcame those obstacles, and today we celebrate your spirit and perseverance. And now it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Ted Mitchell, Chancellor of the Texas Tech University System.
From the Texas Tech University System, welcome to graduation. I realize this is very different than what we're all used to with traditional graduation ceremonies, but in fact, today you're making history. And if you think about it for just a minute, all of the degrees that you're getting now are representations of your ability to solve problems. And in this particular environment, this is a perfect example of what that means. Finding yourself with a challenge, looking for an opportunity related to that challenge, and then making the best of it. So those of you that are graduating today, think about this for just a moment. This is not the first challenge that we've faced as a nation. Look at your parents. Most of your parents would have lived through things like the Cuban Missile Crisis, the assassination of a president, the assassination of Martin Luther King. In the 70s, they would have lived through things like the Watergate crisis, the Arab oil embargo, the Iranian hostage situation. In the 80s, they would have been around during the collapse of the Soviet Union and the falling of the Berlin Wall. And most of you then were born by the time that we had to face things like the Y2K bug, the 2000 dot-com bubble burst with the economy really tanking at that time. And then, of course, there was September 11th. Your parents and you have lived through either one or even two wars in Iraq. The point with all of this is that as a nation and as a people, we've had to deal with crisis time and again and again. But I want you to remember something. Think back on your own childhood. Think back on what your parents did for you. During any of these times of crisis, what your families would do, what your parents would do, is they would still get up every morning, they'd fix you breakfast with a smile, they would get you ready for school, they would go to work, they would save money to prepare for your future. So here you are today. You're now receiving degrees that will allow you to do things that very few people in society can do. The educations that you've received and the degrees that you're being awarded today are representative of your ability to face challenges, overcome them, and not just survive, but thrive. So, as part of this historical, virtual graduation ceremony, I would ask that you reflect for just a few minutes about the challenges that in your lifetime we have faced as a nation, about the challenges that your parents faced. And as you look forward, think about the things you can do to make this world a better place for those that will come after you, including someday your own children. Just remember always to strive for honor. And now it's my great privilege to introduce Chairman Christopher Huckabee, a graduate of Texas Tech University, and he will bring you a welcome on behalf of our Board of Regents.
Thank you, Chancellor Mitchell. On behalf of the Texas Tech University System Board of Regents, welcome to virtual graduation, and congratulations to the parents, family members, and friends who join us today. This is a time of celebration, not only for each graduate, but also for our faculty who've invested themselves in each of our graduates this year. As a Texas Tech alum and fellow Red Raider, I pay tribute to those of you who will receive your diplomas today. The fact that you have reached this milestone is a sign of your commitment and dedication. You earned this degree through hard work and determination. We congratulate you. I know this is a bittersweet moment. You pushed through the obstacles and you made it to this point. Well done. I'm sure many of you are already thinking fondly of the memories you created as a student at Texas Tech. As for some of those memories, I have advice. Sometimes what happened in Lubbock just needs to stay in Lubbock. I know that many of you are excited for this day so you can depart to that new job, the new city, or that next big adventure. But the longer you're away from Texas Tech, the more you will realize it's those little things that make being a Red Raider so special. You will come to realize the special traditions that hold all Red Raiders together and make us in many respects a family. Someday you'll be in a faraway city and you'll notice a double T on the car in front of you, or you'll see someone proudly wearing a Texas Tech shirt. You'll feel an instant urge to get your guns up high. Again, a bit of advice. That guns up thing in the airport security line does not always work, as our friends at TSA just don't seem to understand. So be careful with that one. Even when you aren't wearing red and black on the outside, I hope that you will always have it in your heart. Regardless of what you do, I am confident that you will become part of another tradition at Texas Tech. Graduates who've become leaders in their families and their communities. Maybe you'll go on to become rich and famous. Maybe you'll lead corporations, states, or even our nation. Regardless of where your career path leads, try to live by the words of the Matador song. Strive for honor evermore. If you do that, you will always find success. To all graduates today, congratulations. Please keep in touch. You are always welcome here. And as always, God bless Texas Tech.
Thank you, Chairman Huckabee. It is now my pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, Mark Bass. Mark Bass is a financial planner with Pennington Bass Associates in Lubbock, which is entrusted with more than $420 million of client assets. Mark received his Bachelor's of Business Administration degree in accounting from Texas Tech. He also holds a bachelor's degree in economics from Baylor University. He has been recognized nationally for his work as a financial planner, including being named by Money Magazine as one of the top 200 financial planners in the United States in 1987 and one of the top 400 financial advisors in the country by Financial Times in 2015. Mark has lectured numerous times throughout his career at universities and colleges and professional and civic groups, and has been sought out for his expert opinion by USA, Kiplinger's Personal Finance, Money Magazine, and the Wall Street Journal. In 2002, he was appointed by Congress as one of the 200 delegates to the Bipartisan National Summit on Retirement Savings. An active contributor to the Lubbock community, Mark is a board member and treasurer of the Lubbock Entertainment and Performing Arts Association, which is developing the Buddy Holly Hall of Performing Arts and Sciences. He's also a board member of the Lubbock Downtown Development Corporation. He previously served on the boards of the Lubbock Symphony Orchestra and the South Plains Food Bank, and he is a member of Second Baptist Church, where he has served in numerous leadership roles. Ladies and gentlemen, your commencement speaker, Mr. Mark Bass.
Thank you, President Skuvenek, and thanks for all you do. I join you and Chancellor Mitchell and the Board of Regents in celebrating those of you watching this who are the December 2020 graduates of Texas Tech University. Congratulations! I bet when you started your academic journey, you didn't think your commencement would look like this. It certainly is emblematic of this year. All of us have had to learn and adapt during this pandemic, or as my business partner Jennifer refers to it, this pandemic. While we miss gathering together for this ceremony, listening to the strains of pomp and circumstance and singing the Matador song, there is a bright side. For example, you can pause this whenever you want to get a snack or a beverage, or maybe take the sheets out of the washer, throw them in the dryer. You can rewind this if you hear something inspiring or hear something irrelevant, as in, wow, did he really say that? Or you can just fast forward to the end and pick up your virtual diploma. Like pausing this video, I do hope you pause to reflect on your time at Texas Tech. I hope you savor your well-deserved accolades for your achievement. That reflection may include moments of joy and personal accomplishments, as well as participation in Tech's time-honored traditions such as the Carol of Lights or the masked rider running the field. I love those. That reflection also includes moments of challenge, disappointment, sadness, academically, relationally, culturally. It's healthy to reflect on those moments as well. What did you learn? If you're like me, there probably are some mistakes that you don't want to repeat. Like the time I had to make a 95 on a final to make a C in New Testament at Baylor. Bringing home a D to my Baptist parents would not be the homecoming any of us wanted. I made a 97, but only by knowing every step of St. Paul's missionary journeys, what he had for breakfast, and where he slept. Gratefully, I didn't have any similar experiences in my classes at Texas Tech. There are some life lessons I don't want to repeat, and you may feel the same. And the way we can avoid repeating those lessons is learning from them. The motivational speaker, Dennis Waitley, said, "Failure should be our teacher, not our undertaker. Failure is delay, not defeat." So first, I suggest you pause and reflect and learn. And don't be afraid to try something new, like giving a commencement address. When you learned to walk, you didn't do it on the first try. Nobody shamed you for not walking right away. In fact, most likely you were encouraged and cheered on for trying again and again. Hopefully you have others encouraging you today, but you can encourage and cheer yourself. As has been said, you're in charge of your own happiness. Set your sights on your own happiness, your own dreams, not someone else's idea of your happiness or dreams. Each one of us has the innate ability to make decisions that enhance our life. Some people refer to it as a gut feeling, or your inner voice, or your intuition. We all have that inner GPS. Look in the mirror. You can't lie to yourself looking into your own eyes. The example of others and the words of a mentor or spiritual leader can be impactful, even life-changing, but filter them through your inner GPS. So secondly, listen with your heart. Let it guide you. This year has been one of divisiveness, one more than anything I've ever seen, politically, relationally, culturally, and it seems that divisiveness is rooted in a lack of understanding or even the desire to understand. Stephen Covey said, "Seek first to understand, then to be understood." Politically, you may be red or blue, or maybe purple, a colorful mix of the two. I submit to you that if your first reaction to someone who differs from you politically, or racially or religiously for that matter, is to denigrate them or demonize them or to state that their world would be better if they changed, I assure you that the world won't get better. The Franciscan priest Richard Rohr refers to this as dualistic thinking. It's when I choose or prefer one side or perspective and call the other side wrong or untrue. Or it's the practice of comparative thinking which causes us to make assumptions about someone. You can tell by watching this that I am an older, white male, so that may set in motion certain assumptions you have about me. Let's add to those assumptions. I've achieved some degree of success professionally. I'm also Christian and heterosexual. Now, before you jump to too many conclusions, here are some other things. Fortunately, I grew up in a home where my parents generally sought to understand. Now, I'll be quick to say that every family is dysfunctional to some degree, and so was and is mine. But my folks modeled the idea of service and sought to learn from people different from us. I can have lunch with my cousin Carol, who is more a sister than a cousin, and my older son Grayson, and we represent the three monotheistic religions. Carol is Jewish, Grayson is Muslim, and I am Christian. And we get along, and we love and respect each other. Seems like the world could do the same. In the 1960s, when a young Dr. M.A.K. Lodi began teaching in the Texas Tech College of Engineering, his family and friends did not have a place to celebrate Eid, the feast that marks the end of the holy month of Ramadan. So my parents opened our home so they could do so. Now, I don't believe you have to be Christian to exhibit Christ-like characteristics, but Christ was the model in our home, and opening our home to our Muslim friends was the Christ-like thing to do. The poet George Eliot said, "What do we live for if it is not to make life less difficult for each other?" To me, that doesn't just apply to folks who are like you, but also to folks who are not like you, and not just to folks that look or believe like you, but to those who are different from you. Inclusion and exclusion are both taught and learned characteristics. Let's choose what improves the world. So start by looking at yourself. Seek to understand. Now, as a financial planner, I can't pass up this chance to offer some advice to you. We often tell our clients to give away 10% of their income, save or invest 10%, and live and pay taxes with the other 80%. In today's consumer-driven world, that can be a challenge. But if you can live with those parameters, you'll experience the joy of giving that helps others, the satisfaction of providing for your needs and even some of your wants, and you'll never outlive your money. Since the inception of the nationally recognized personal financial planning program at Texas Tech, Bill Gustafson has been the spirit and heart of that program. He's often stated, financial planning is easy. If you don't like where you are financially, then either decrease your expenses or increase your income, or both. Now, I recognize that may be an oversimplification, but not much. So be a good steward of your financial resources. Save your money. My grandfather was a cotton farmer about 75 miles north of Lubbock near Tulia in Swisher County. Pappy's formal education ended in the 3rd or 4th grade. Like many families around 1910, he was needed to work in the fields. He was a tenant farmer for many years. My mom said they moved every year to wherever he could find work. He eventually was able to buy his own place. As teenagers, sometimes in the summer, we worked on the farm. Well, we called it work. I'm sure Pappy was hoping we didn't tear it up or break something or hurt him or ourselves. My Aunt Opal, who is 98 years young and our favorite World War II veteran, said he learned to read just enough to get by and to sign his name. She said that honor and integrity were hallmarks of his life. He didn't need a contract to transact his business because his word and his handshake were his bond. Now granted, a world without agreements and contracts isn't feasible. Besides, our tech law grads would be without jobs. But those documents don't mean much if they're not backed by honor-based actions. So I encourage you to strive to learn from your successes and failures. Strive for happiness. Strive for understanding. Strive to be a good steward. And strive for honor evermore. Long live the Matadors.
Thank you, Mark. It is my pleasure to introduce our student speakers. We asked these students what it meant to them to graduate from Texas Tech and to share those impressions with us. Our graduate speaker is Melinda Laurie Anderson Guerrero, graduating with a Doctor of Philosophy in Interior Environmental Design, and our undergraduate speaker is David Isaiah Rivero, graduating with a Bachelor of Business Administration in Finance with honors from the Honors College.
Hi, fellow Red Raiders. I'd like to congratulate you on the completion of your degree. Some of you may be able to relate to this, but when I was coming to Texas Tech, I felt like a non-traditional student. I was returning to academia after 13 years of working in the industry, and I would be studying, working, and raising a family simultaneously. But once I got to Texas Tech, I realized that graduate students come from all different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences. It made me question what really is a traditional student anymore. Texas Tech provides resources that makes it possible for graduate students of all different backgrounds, such as scholarships, fellowships, and other resources. I know I've benefited from the Urbanofsky Fellowship. I've also seen it impact research. I have been able to participate in the Coalition of Natural Learning, which is a multidisciplinary effort across campus. And I know there are many other efforts similar to it across campus. But I've been able to see researchers from various backgrounds and disciplines work together to conduct research. The biggest takeaway that I will bring with me from my doctoral studies is the beauty in connecting research and community outreach. I've been able to see empirical evidence be directly applied in the community and see how it positively impacts people. I am excited to see us spread throughout the world and impact it with our contributions, whether that's in research, working professionally, or community engagement. And remember, from here, it's possible.
Hey Red Raiders, my name is David Rivero. I'm a fellow graduate studying finance and political science from Lovington, New Mexico, and it's an honor to have the opportunity to share this milestone with my fellow December graduates. Yes, 2020 has been a year full of unprecedented crises, but to me, the year 2020 is the year of fearless champions. In the heat of challenge and adversity, we've conquered a lot more than expected, and as a society, we're really good at remembering the things that go wrong and not necessarily when we get it right. But if there's one thing I've learned from Ferris Bueller it's life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. 2020 gave us a chance to slow down our incredibly fast-paced lives, to reflect on the priorities that are important to each of us. I was asked what graduating from Texas Tech University means to me, and the remarkable aspect of graduating from this great university means very different things to each of us. But in the end, I think there are some aspects that are shared by all Red Raiders, and that's our love for our people and our shared experiences. Now you're probably thinking, well, David, you can find that at a lot of universities, and you're probably right. But over the years, we've come together to make Lubbock our home. I chose Texas Tech University because of the academic atmosphere that cultivates our curiosities, the diverse student body, its unique clubs and organizations, and our beautiful campus. And throughout my time as student body president, I had an opportunity to experience all of that and more. I got to learn from each of my classmates on what it means to be a Red Raider, and it's the little things that bring us together, the common experiences. Maybe it's the game days, hot or cold, rain or shine with fellow Red Raiders, the carol of lights, pictures with the wrapped Will Rogers statue, the Going Band, saddle tramps, hiding tortillas before coming into the Jones, joining one of our over 500 clubs and organizations, studying abroad, intramurals, penny pints, 2 a.m. late night runs to Sam's West, Whataburger, or Raider Burrito, trying to avoid parking services, being in the Honors College, that feeling of success after finally passing dynamics, thermo, bio with Dini, or financial statements with Mark Moore, to celebrating our peers' hard work and accomplishments like our national title-winning meat judging team, Palm Squad, and Chess Club, and sometimes maybe going a little overboard after a Final Four win. But it's definitely not having to act and pretend as if you're on the phone while you walk through the free speech area on SGA election days so you won't be bombarded with campaign information or the daily tech announcement emails. Now, it may seem like I named just a lot of random things, but in the end, it's each of these experiences that truly represent the full fabric of our university and the diversity of our over 40,000 person student body. We take care of one another and lift each other up. It's simply what we do. Professors become mentors, and strangers become allies. The people you meet along the way become lifelong friends. We fight in our own battles, but share in our collective victories. We know that you can't teach passion, but the culture and traditions tech has instilled in each of us are what makes us a community. A college degree represents years of hard work, many late nights, tremendous sacrifices, and a Chimmy's marg or two along the way. But more importantly, it's academic and personal growth. On the other hand, for the class of 2020, a college degree represents our ability to flourish even through life-changing adversities that were brought on by the pandemic. I've always been told, when you know who you are, you know what to do. In the class of 2020, we know who we are. We're Red Raiders. Each of us have our own individual experiences, but let us remember, as we enter into this new season of life, to strive to be a person of character, integrity, and always going that extra mile when needed, because that's what being a Red Raider is all about. To the administrators, faculty, and staff who have challenged us to lead, learn, and grow, thank you. And to our parents and family, we love you. To my family, this one's for you. As we end our ceremony and log off our computers, turn off our televisions, or travel back to our collective spaces, I implore each of us to revel in our success and accomplishments and truly take into account this momentous occasion. A virtual ceremony doesn't diminish the importance of our accomplishments. Rather, it makes it that much more unique and worthwhile. Wishing you and your family health and safety in the new year, remember to not only take care of your loved ones and those who are in your communities, but to also take care of yourself. Congratulations, class of 2020, and as always, Rackham Tech.
Thank you, Melinda and David. It is my pleasure to introduce the Provost of Texas Tech University, Dr. Michael Gallion.
Thank you, President Skubanek. Degrees are awarded to those who have successfully completed all requirements established by the university and the faculties of their colleges and department. President Skubanek, the candidates are recommended to you for the conferring of their respective degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Texas Tech University, I confer upon each of you the degree for which the Provost has recommended you. You may now turn your tassels to the left. Also at this time, those who have the official Texas Tech Alumni Association class ring may turn their rings outward. Congratulations.
We will now proceed with the recognition of individual graduates.
Graduates, families, friends, welcome to the 2020 virtual commencement. The College of Architecture extends a warm welcome to you and a hearty congratulations to all of you, all of our graduates, both undergraduates and graduates. You've reached a milestone in your lives that's very significant. And as you know, and as your parents have probably heard, or your friends or your extended families have probably heard, architecture is one of the most difficult studies to undertake in any university. Architecture students work more outside of class hours than any other major, and our classes are longer than any other major. We're required to master any number of skills, abilities in science, abilities in math, drawing, presentation skills. It's an all-encompassing and very, very difficult thing to master. That you've come this far is a sign of your ability to master these skills and an indication of just how important congratulations is for you. So first of all, congratulations. And thank you for your presence. One of the most important things that we do in the College of Architecture, because we have such a unique culture, is we develop very intimate relationships with our students. I don't mean this in an inappropriate way. I mean we have very close and long-lasting relationships and friendships with our students. It's a very unique way of teaching. One of the things I like to say about this way of teaching is that it's an exchange of gifts. So in addition to congratulating you, I want to thank you. Thank you for participating in this exchange of gifts and allowing us to learn as much from you as you do from us. I'd like to thank the faculty and staff also. But there's one other group that needs to be thanked for this, and that is your parents, your siblings, your aunts and uncles, your friends, your wives, your families. They have made many, many sacrifices for you to get to this point, and I want to congratulate them as well. As an alumni of this college, and as a first-generation student, I know how much my own family made sacrifices for me to graduate. So again, thank you all. Congratulations to you all. A warm and hearty virtual handshake. And go out into the world feeling that you're prepared to meet it, open to its challenges, and open to all of its possibilities. I congratulate you again, and I thank you very, very much for your presence and the way that you've added to our lives. Goodbye.
Now it is our pleasure to proudly introduce to you the student speaker for the College of Architecture, Megan Matthews.
Distinguished guests, administration, family, friends, and peers. Let me first offer my congratulations to the December 2020 graduates of Texas Tech University. I am honored to address you on behalf of the university. My name is Megan Matthews, and I'm graduating with a bachelor's degree from the College of Architecture. This occasion is a very special one during these unprecedented times. From the beginning, Texas Tech recognized the need to rethink the norms of education and adapt for the continued success of the students. Through the profound efforts of the university and each individual's determination, we are standing here today in celebration of a major milestone. Graduating from Texas Tech University is an accomplishment we should all be very proud of. When it comes to Texas Tech, we hold a collective sentiment. Reflecting on my undergraduate experience over the years, I've gathered a multitude of cherished memories to carry with me in my future endeavors. This time was an opportunity to curate friendships, share ideas, and inspirations. Of course, this was made possible by the notable professors who took the time to connect with the students and share their knowledge for the betterment of each individual. Texas Tech is defined by its community of individuals who strive to make a difference in this world. The community of people has impacted me personally and has helped me grow into the person I am today. This is what it means to graduate from Texas Tech University. It is with pride and honor that I stand with you today. The future is before us, and we are ready to go the distance. Rechem Tech.
As graduates of Texas Tech, you are crossing a mighty threshold, and it's super groovy. Hats off, bravo, and fantastic congratulations. I'm looking forward to the future that you as architects will build for us all.
Congratulations, graduates. I just want you to know that I'm proud of each and every one of you today. I just wanted to pass along some words of wisdom I've received right before I graduated from Texas Tech University. Challenge yourself every day. Develop a lifelong love of learning. Keep moving forward, never look back, and enjoy the ride. Once again, congratulations and strive for honor.
Well, you are certainly graduating at an unprecedented time, but far from being discouraging, now, precisely because of the challenging nature of the situation, is when you can make more of a difference. So with that thought in mind, go out, make a difference, and enjoy. Congratulations.
Students of the College of Architecture, now is the beginning of the most valuable and interesting experience. The world needs you, and you have chosen to contribute to society through the most interesting and fun of all the disciplines. Graduating and leaving college is not the aim but the beginning. Do not doubt, the architecture will be the tool to catapult you into the future. Congratulations.
Hey, graduating architecture students, congratulations. This is David Driscoll. You're going into a very special field. We'll know you, more likely, forever. So, congratulations and good luck with your jobs. I bet you do fine. Thank you.
I'm sure you have a million questions just like you did as a first year, but I hope you look back at your experience at Tech, remember why you chose to be a Red Raider. We always strive through the best and worst of times, but you can make a difference and be successful, so go out and make Raider Nation proud.
Class of 2020, congratulations on this very special day. All of your hard work and determination made this day possible, so recognize the power within you and use it to make this world into a better place. Always share your knowledge with others and shed light wherever you may go.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We appreciate your hard work and dedication, but I want you to meditate on this. Don't start your day with the broken pieces of yesterday. It will definitely destroy your good today and ruin your great tomorrow. RZA of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Hello, grads. Today you leave this university as students, but you come back as friends. Congratulations and goodbye, graduates. Welcome, friends.
Hi, Sarah Hatley here. I am so proud of you. So proud to have been part of your academic team and your academic journey. As you leave Texas Tech, I'd like you to remember a couple of things. One, learning doesn't stop just because you've graduated. And two, be more than just your job. Be more than just your career. Be a proud Red Raider.
You are entering a time of significant change. Change is inevitable and change can be fearful. Do not let this fear paralyze you. Go out and confront it. Stay focused on your inner passion and know that this too will pass. With great change brings great opportunities. Success is when preparation meets opportunity. You are prepared.
College of Architectural students, I would like to take this moment to commend you on your awesome achievement. And I would end this with a quote from Sam Walton. I had to get up every day with the mindset on improving something.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. We are proud and honored to have you all as members of our Texas Tech community. Best wishes continuing the journey you have started here at the College of Architecture, and good luck on your next endeavors.
Congratulations, everyone. Best wishes on your graduation.
To the Texas Tech College of Architecture, class of 2020. Congratulations on your well-deserved achievement.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you, and we can hardly wait to see how far you go.
Congratulations! I'm sure today will be only the first of many successful moments for you. Again, congratulations on your graduation, and best wishes for your next adventure.
Congratulations. You represent a class of architects that has received a lesson in resiliency like no other before you, one that is helping to shape each of you into the leader that our profession and this world both needs and deserves. Stay focused on the positive. It'll carry you forward. I'm sending you all my best. I'm proud of each of you. Stay healthy, happy, and safe.
Texas Tech College of Architecture graduates, congratulations on your well-deserved achievement. Graduating with an architecture degree from a program as excellent as ours here at Texas Tech puts you all in an enviable position. I hope you all enjoy the new adventure that lies ahead.
Congratulations, 2020 graduates.
For my message to our COA graduates, I quote Steve Jobs from a commencement in 2005. As you graduate to begin anew, stay hungry, stay foolish.
Congratulations, graduates. As a graduate myself from Texas Tech, can't wait to see what you guys do in the future, and I'm really proud of you. Reckham.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
I want to congratulate you for your hard work and for your accomplishments. Don't be a stranger.
Under other circumstances, we'd be over in the arena for a big celebration, then make our way over to the architecture building, head into the gallery for a celebration just for architecture students. I'd walk up to you, shake your hand, and say congratulations and good luck.
Graduate degrees are conferred through the graduate school upon recommendation by the graduate faculty. We will begin by recognizing those who have achieved the highest academic designation, a doctoral degree. Following the recognition of our doctoral recipients, we will recognize those students who are receiving master's degrees.
Courtney Kristen Bishop, Allison Lynn Brown, Brian Matthew Brummett, Cecilia Garcia, Adam Anthony Gray, Tony Isabella Huerta, Rebecca Lynn King, Victoria Ann Llewellyn, Ingrid Arely Nunez Maldonado, Taryn Nicole Roberts, Savannah Marie Salazar, Tyler Ray Whitzel, Mia N. Zaro.
We will now recognize the graduates receiving the baccalaureate degree in the College of Architecture.
Madeline R. LaPointe, summa cum laude, banner bearer for the College of Architecture. Osama Alamari, Karina Alcala, Brian G. Alvarez, Andres U. Armendares Zaragoza, Dan Arredondo, Jose Miguel Batres Feister, Ramiro Cavazos, Xavier S. Chavaria, Luke Conrad, magna cum laude, Haley M. Cooper, magna cum laude, Jaron J. Dahl, cum laude, Rachel N. Dane, magna cum laude, Alberto Delgadillo, Sadie Diaz de Leon, Trey Dixon, Madeline T. Edge, Kaylin M. Forsyth, Leland A. Freer, Brenton L. Fries, summa cum laude, Evan M. Gallino, cum laude, John P. Gomez, Abel J. Gonzalez, Maria A. Hernandez, Jose G. Herrera Chavez, Narcis R. Holmes, Eleonora Isabel da Cruz da Silva Isata, Brandon L. Jacobson, cum laude, Ronald P. Kelly, Shelby L. Lamons, Catherine F. Leopold, Destiny Marlisa Escolasta Markham, David G. Martinez, Efrain Martinez, Megan E. Matthews, summa cum laude, Tyler McCracken, Veronica M. Mitchell, Leica S. Mpigi, Nicholas M. Otts, Logan A. Parker, cum laude, Raimundo Reitana, cum laude, Mohammed Razik, Amanda R. Rich, Claudia L. Rodriguez, Christian J. Ruiz, Amani C. Shama, cum laude, Grace A. Shanks, cum laude, Priscilla Soto, Natalie L. Steed, Robert M. Stevens, cum laude, Haley A. Sukala, Emily A. Sutliff, Brian Tejeda, Anthony J. Tucker, Gerardo R. Valdez, cum laude, Benjamin E. Varner, Andre Velikovsky, magna cum laude, Orel Villa Hernandez, Tianquin Kyle Zhang.
Congratulations to all graduates. In addition, in an effort to keep all of you connected, each undergraduate will receive a complimentary one-year membership to the Texas Tech University Alumni Association, made possible by the Office of the President, and a one-year membership to the Red Raider Club, made possible by a generous gift from George and Linda McMahon.
It all began with the first loud and proud graduates of Texas Tech. Those dreamers and trailblazers had a vision to create an organization that would serve as a connection for alumni to one another and to the school they loved so dearly. A vision to give back by supporting the next generation and help the university continue to grow and strive. That vision for the Texas Tech Alumni Association has never changed. We represent more than 200,000 alumni across the world. No matter what you do or where your life takes you, you're part of the loud and proud alumni of Texas Tech. You're one of us.
The Alumni Association extends congratulations to each of the December 2020 graduates. You are encouraged to maintain contact with Texas Tech University through your Alumni Association. The association is particularly pleased to honor the undergraduate students ranking highest academically in each college and will recognize this accomplishment with a plaque mailed to each of the highest ranking students. Please join me in congratulating these honor students.
Graduates, as we come to the end of this commencement exercise, I appreciate the opportunity to again offer my personal congratulations. The entire Texas Tech University community is proud of you, just as are your parents, loved ones, and friends. And I know you join with me in acknowledging and thanking family and loved ones, as well as faculty and staff, for all they have done to help you to get to this important point in your life. You've changed and you've grown during your time at Texas Tech, but you've also made a difference in our university. You've impacted the lives of your classmates, some of whom will be among your best friends for the rest of your life. Your personal success and achievements have and will continue to elevate the reputation of our university. With your talents, your Texas Tech education, and the persistence you've displayed, you are well positioned to succeed. But your ultimate success in life is not determined by what you know today, but rather what you continue to learn and how you continue to grow personally and professionally. Be a lifelong learner. Nurture your intellectual curiosity. Be committed to your family, to your friends, to your community, and to causes that make a difference in this world. You reveal your Red Raider character from the commitments you make. Strive for honor evermore. That is an essential part of what Texas Tech is about. Because you are Red Raiders, there's an expectation you'll change the world for the better. I know that you will add to the legacy of our university. Remember that you will forever be a member of the Texas Tech family, a family that is built on close personal relationships, common experiences, and a love and a passion for a place where you spent some of the most defining years of your lives. Friendships made here will always be a part of your life. Stay connected to Texas Tech. Return to campus when you can, and tell the world with pride that you are a Red Raider. To the class of December 2020, I extend my heartfelt congratulations and best wishes, and always go Tech. And now the Matador song will be sung by Mr. Jeremy Brown, who is receiving a Bachelor of Music degree.
Fight matadors for Tech, songs of love we sing to thee. Bear our banners far and wide, ever to be our pride. Fearless champions ever be, stand on heights of victory, strive for honor,